Yo, what's poppin', MVP gang? It's your boy, PraviMVP, back with another certified banger. In today's video, we breaking down the conspiracy of common sense in NBA 2K, and I'm dropping a new lockdown build, the Strap God Specialist, that's excellent for locking up on the defensive end, making primetime plays with steals, and letting off threes on offense and creating opportunities for your teammates to get their blicks off. This build is about shooting and stopping shooters and getting that A+ teammate grade, which is clutch for that rep grinding. You already here, so slap fire out that like button and keep real talk and fire builds in the algorithm. I got footage straight from the proving grounds showcasing this build's ability in today's video. Game 1, they had me out of position at PG, and you get to see the playmaking ability on this build and that legend tier defense on display. Game 2, it's going to be showcasing more of that scoring ability as the build is in its natural position as shooting guard, and the randoms I was with was moving that ball well. Shots out to the PG that was in that video and number in that second video. He was hooping. Become a member today to support the channel's growth. New fire content is coming your way. I got more builds on the way. Let's get into it. Players in NBA 2K25 are grown men who don't care about winning or ego driven. They are completely ego driven. Like, let's keep it real. NBA 2K25 is full of grown men who treat the game like an ego showcase, not a team sport. These dudes will hop on rec, proving grounds, theater, or park, not with the mindset of winning, but with the mindset of getting theirs. They want to feel like the main character, even if they squad take a L. You can call for a wide open pass in the corner. They ignore you. You set a solid screen, roll clean to the basket. They dribble into double teams instead. You try to communicate and run a team play. They hit you with the silent treatment, or worse, they start doing dumb, flashy passes or chucking up contested shots to try to prove a point. The worst part, these aren't 12-year-olds. They're grown men with full mic setups, player cards maxed out, probably got to work in the morning, but they load into the team game and act like it's their personal mixtape tryout. It's like common sense doesn't exist in 2K anymore. Instead of valuing basketball IQ, chemistry, and smart team plays, people chase ego stats and fake clout. They rather lose with 25 points on 9 for 29 shooting than win with 8.7 assists and 2 steals and great defense. And that's why you need builds that not only shine solo, but can carry and create throughout the chaos. Builds that let you rebound, score, pass, and defend. And low-key do everything, because playing smart and unselfish just isn't common anymore in these 2K streets. And that's why I brought you this build today in today's video. Let's get into the breakdown of this build. As you can see, once again, I'm on the Lake Show. You see me with the team. You know, we putting up shots, getting ready for tonight's game. You know, Luke about to go crazy. That's crazy. They just let me hit a white. But we about to get straight to it. We're going to break down this build for y'all can make this. You can go out here, lock up, and spark up. Because that's the whole point of this build. That's why I made it for all of you who looking for a lockdown that can get the job done scoring while at the same time shooting. Here you go. This is the build. Off rip, you can see that 99 perimeter defense. You got that 96 steal, so people are going to be extremely scared of you. Mixed with the 90 speed, with the 93 strength, so you are going to be strong, bogarting, and chasing down all over the defense. You got the agility as well to be able to be quick laterally. You got the 60 vertical paired with the 68 block. You already know that's giving you that chase down. You got the 71 perimeter defense, so you to be able to get stops. You can wall up and get stops in the paint. With that, with a movable enforcer being on legend, you can definitely easily get stops around the rim and in the paint. You got the 75 speed with ball, 80 ball handle, 89 pass act. So you got very good, decent playmaking ability for you to be a full-fledged thoroughbred lockdown. You could be out, you gonna really be out here playing defense. You got the 91 three-pointer, because of course that's very important as a lockdown to be able to spark those threes. You got the 80 mid-range, because that unlocked the takeover that I'm gonna be rocking with this build. You had to have the least an 80. And we got the 80 driving dunk for you can have those quick drops in the Devin Booker dunk style dunk style, which are the best in the game, for you to be able to get those efficient buckets, because that's what I create, all efficient builds. You have to be 6'4", 235 pounds with the 6'10 wingspan at shooting guard to be able to make the strap specialist. That is what this build is all about. It's about strapping down on defense and then being able to strap that three up on the other side of the court. So now we're gonna look at the under the hood stats real quick, and then we're gonna go over the badges, and then we're gonna look at the animations that really make this build lethal. As you can see with that 89 pass, it gives you the 89 hands, the vision and everything, which is, it helps you shoot better. You got the 94 offensive consistency mixed with the 90 defensive consistency. Because you got that 99 perimeter defense, it also gives you a 99 help defense. So when it comes to moving around and making plays, making those prime time plays like Deion Sanders on the court, you could definitely do it with this lock because you got the attributes to be able to do so. Now we're gonna look straight at these badges, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you got Legend Challenger, Legend On Ball Menace, Legend Strong Handle. Then you got your purple, you got Purple Interceptor with the purple glove. People gonna fear you. You got Purple Pick Dodger. You getting around those. You can shoot from deep. Shifty shooter on gold, unpluckable on silver. You got all your playmaking badges at least silver or better. That's very good as a lockdown. Of course, well, bronze bell out, but as a lockdown, you have excellent playmaking. You have very, very good defense. Anybody will want you on your team with this type of build. You got the Legend Immovable Enforcer, Legend Off Ball Pest. You got the Gold Dimer. You could 1+ it to Hoff, which sometimes I do that right now, and I got it +1 on the Hoff line denier because that help you that help you get back with your man when you getting beat and you behind him. It help you play even better defense. But you could put it here. You could even put it here. Either way, it will help you make you better because that slippery ball is a OP badge. The people who like to be Dex gods, that's how people are able to slide around and get those easy open threes, is with that badge right there. So you can see you are a real deal lockdown. This ain't no play lockdown. You are for real lockdown because you got red badges. Strong handle's gonna allow you to be able to create your own offense, especially when you're not going against a 2-3 zone with locks all over the place. If you playing like threes or park or theater or something like that, you're gonna be able to easily create because you got Legend Strong Handle. So any build that ain't strong, you're gonna be able to beat them off the dribble every single time. Then we get into the takeover. Takeover with this build, you definitely want to go satellite. We all know why. It's going to give you that range, and it's going to take your three-pointer all the way up to a 98, and it's going to have you spark it. Also, your speed go to a 97, so you be all over the court making those plays like primetime Deion Sanders. And you get that +7 to your mid-range that help you be able to level out your build on the things you can do. Now you'll be a three-way threat as you building it with the satellite takeover. Other takeovers you can use, you could also use the 3 and D. You see, that's gonna make you even more demon on defense, have you shooting, and it's gonna give you the marksman takeover, which in my opinion is one of the best takeovers in the game. Satellite is good more so for park, or if you in a position where for your team you need to space the floor out a lot. But 3 and D, I mean, you shooting pretty much the same shots. um yeah, as a lockdown, you're gonna be standing there. So yeah, you should be running that. This is more of a primary ball handler just to space the floor out as much as possible. But you also get the offensive artist. You unlock the pest. You can go and do with this build what you want to do. Cause I use pest. See, I got it unlocked. That of course that's gonna make you extremely dangerous on defense because you get a 99 steal now with the vice, and it take over your agility up past 93. You can also use the offensive artist. As you can see, you get the passing boost, you get the 3-point boost, and you get the mid-range boost, and you get the ankle breaker badge. So it's however you want to do it. Even the general, you can even like you gonna see in the first game, they had me playing PG on this build. I was able to win in proving grounds against competitive players because I was able to still play point guard, and I had the satellite equipped. Because with these attributes, you have enough ball handle that if you got a brain, and with the Tyrese Halliburton pass style, you can be able to maneuver around and get yourself a dub. Now we're gonna look at the animations. We about to be out. Luka over here getting ready to go crazy on the Mavericks tonight. Legs show up in this building. We really need to get rid of Alex Lynn. He ain't doing nothing for the team. I don't know why he here. He should be instantly shipped off. Shout out to my boy Hayes. He out here getting it in. All right, but let's go look at those animations. Because these are the key to the build. Y'all see that big season 5 winners jacket. You know what I'm saying? Got to be saucy. You know what I'm saying? But we going to go ahead and look at these animations. Tyrese Halliburton on the pass style. I tell y'all that's the best pass style in the game. Has the most consistent animations. Everybody knows that by at this point of the year. If you don't know that, I don't know where you been. That's common knowledge at this point. Jalen Green dribble style. You see all these moves right here. Go ahead. Pause the video. These are the dribble moves for the build. Joe Embiid on the triple threat style. Why? Because it keeps your hands up high. So when you catch the build, it makes it easier for those catch and shoots. Tell you that every time. Kobe dunk style, but you know it's really just the Devin Booker in here. It's the Devin Booker. You got a couple lob packages too. I'll take it in here just to see, just to check it out. So I use the double clutch in here. I got that equipped. It don't got nothing else in this category equipped. Then I got the quick drops. That's the main thing. You got the reverse off one. I got the baseline. Got the cradle equipped. I got the athletic off one handers. Yeah, the standing dunks. I got both of them. We got Devin Booker, like I said, and then everything else I left it as is. You get the pro alley oops. Um, yeah, that the dunking ain't really the main thing, but you can still finish on this build. Cut people back door. Default small for that one. Go to shot Donovan Mitchell. Don't really use it. Pro 2 on the dribble pull up. Kyrie, all these, you know what I'm saying. But this is the main thing because you out here to shoot those things. So we're gonna look at the jump shot. This is my jump shot for this build for this rating. This is the best jump shot you can make. First, Patrick Mills, Kyrie Irving, Baluba. Then you gonna go right here. You see where it's at. You take one click onto the R, and there you go. You got it. Max speed. 52 Kyrie, 48% Baluba. And this is for the 89 three-pointer. Anything in this range, this is my recommended jump shot. Y'all know with me, it's all about the release speed and the release height. Hey, the defensive immunity just came with it on this jump shot, but that'd be my main two things is those top two is the release height and release speed for me. I'm trying to get that thing up and over those. Point blank period. Time and stability. Hey, that don't really impact good shooters. You just focused on getting that shot off before the defense get there, and if they do get there, they closing out to a point that they hand ain't where your arms at. You above those, you shooting above those. So this is the jump shot for this build. If you want to shoot those big greens like you see me doing throughout the video, just being able to shoot consistent. That's what it's about. Every build you make, especially if you being playing lockdown, you want to be able to shoot consistent. This is going to have you shooting consistent out there. So this is the build in total. This is what people gonna see when they pull up on you for you to be a lockdown. Look what you got. You got the gold mid-range, gold three-pointer, gold passing, gold dribbling. So you pretty much can do everything. Then you got your strength in the orange. You got the interior defense in the orange. You got the rebound in the orange. But you got your perimeter all the way full and your agility dang near full. So when it comes to moving around the court, playing defense, bruh, it's on you. It's on you if you out here getting beat. There's no excuse. This is an excellent lockdown build for you to be out here playing defense and then shooting threes and then still being able to play make. You don't have to just shoot or be stuck. This ain't a lockdown build where you stuck. You ain't stuck. You can move the ball, you can cut, you can shoot, you can lock up. Now you can see the build in action, raw, no edits. I'm with randoms out of position on a new build and still performing as I continue to break down how common sense ain't common no more. These grown men playing NBA 2K25 don't value efficiency. They only care about clips and a high point totals. Let's talk facts. Efficiency is dead in NBA 2K25. These grown men ain't checking their field goal percentage, their shot selection, or their teammate grade. All they care about is did I score 20 plus? Can I get at least one clip or one flashy move for TikTok or IG reel? Their whole mindset. You'll catch them going 6 for 21, launching deep fades with no takeover, contested step backs from the hash, and driving into three defenders like they invincible. Why? Because they want one ankle breaker, that one green animation, that one flashy moment they can replay and feel like they tough. Meanwhile, You're the one spacing the floor, making the right reads, setting the screens, playing defense, and taking high IQ shots, but barely touch the ball because the main character on your team is stat hunting and fishing for clips. They think efficiency is boring. A smart 7 for 9 game with 7 assists off ball movement, strong defense, a win, that's invisible to them. They rather go 14 for 36 with no assists and yell, I dropped 30 though. It's wild because these aren't new players or kids learning the game. These are grown men, full builds, VC invested, often rocking maxed out badges, but their priorities is just straight trash. They play like their real life character depends on scoring highlights instead of hooping smart. And that's why the meta has shifted. You need builds that can thrive even when you surrounded by ego driven gunners, builds that let you get buckets when you need it, but also dominate with efficient passing, spacing, and defense. But in 2K25, team ball don't trend. Clip hunting does. You see so many dudes doing more than what's necessary. Like, bruh, sometimes all you got to do is when you get the ball, just pass it again. That is the best play to make because that dude is wide, butt naked, open. Nobody gonna be able to get to him because the defender is shifting to you. Dudes will still take the jump shot though. Common sense is lacking in NBA 2K25. You think it's kids, but it's grown men who can't pass without trying to score first. Let's be real. Common sense in NBA 2K25 is at an all-time low. You would think that the way people play is a bunch of 13 years olds on the sticks, but nah, these are grown men, 20 plus, full with jobs, bills, and probably kids, but still can't make a basic basketball decision like passing to the open man. It's just wow. You'll be wide open in the corner, calling for the rock, spacing the floor perfectly, and they'll still try to drive into traffic like they the next John Morant. They don't even look up before spamming dribbles. They just use tunnel vision and go straight to the rim like it's just the last play of the game 7. They don't pass unless they already tried to score first and failed. That's their whole logic. Like, let me see if I can cook this double team first. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll pass. Maybe. That ain't basketball IQ. That's selfish. That's inefficient. Hooping disguised as ISO culture. And what's the worst part? These are the same dudes who will complain about spacing and say no one helps me on defense and rage quit when they lose, when in reality they was the biggest liability on the court the whole game, and then as soon as they quit you start taking off. Like, you bro, you was the whole problem with the whole team. Now we done won by 20 when this dude quit. It's cool when they quit. It sucks when they stay the whole game and then start doing toxic behaviors. You expect some kind of decision making from somebody who just picked up you expect that from somebody who just picked up the game. But we talking about grown men with max builds, max badges, who play like they never watched a single real life basketball game. So if you out here hooping with actual common sense, seeing the floor, playing smart, hitting open teammates, rotating on defense, you are the minority. You're the one trying to play basketball while everybody else is just out here chasing highlights and ignoring the fundamentals. That is why you need a build that's independent, a build that can create, clean up after these delusional ISO warriors, because clearly 2K25 ain't short on talent, it's short on IQ. That is the biggest problem with the game. It's not the skills, it's not the builds, it's not the badges. The RNG do suck because it holds players back from being able to carry these dudes better, but it's really the IQ, bruh. Y'all, most of the dudes that's out here on the game is the reason to blame for how it is. NBA 2K25 gameplay, it really does kill the integrity with the RNG shooting, the control animations, and the copy paste builds got everybody playing the same. Let's talk about how 2K25 killed its own competitive integrity. The game feels like a less skill based basketball and more like you fighting against a rigged system of RNG, forced animation, and meta copycats. First off, the shooting is a dice roll. You can have a perfect timing, wide open green window master and still miss. Meanwhile, a dude fades into a contest with his meter on, early release, and it's a splash. Or he playing not on, he playing on Like he not playing on green or miss. Like that's what I play on. High risk. This dude over here playing on. That's why I like to play. You'll see most of my videos I play inside the proving ground because you can't have a meter on certain stuff. Like I hate the stuff that I see in rec. Like a dude will hit a white while I'm sitting over here missing shots that I know I hit because RNG want me to miss. Like that's not skill. That's RNG. That's the game deciding outcomes for you instead of rewarding consistently who is performing the best. You got controlled animations doing you dirty. You beat a defender clean, doesn't matter. 2K will slow down your layup animation, put you in a dumb dunk, or put you into a bump, or wrap your shot around into the help defender. Why try to rotate on defense? 2K will lock you into a delayed contest or a bump animation or reach animation. You ain't even triggered. You not even in control, bro. The game is. And don't even get me started on builds. Creativity is gone. Everybody is rocking the same templates: 6'4", 6'3s, 5'11s, 6'2 PGs, 6'6, 6'7s, 7, of course, footers. Not that many 7'3s really, but you seeing more. Like, man, it's the same builds, cookie cutter badges. Why? Because 2K forces you into playing one way with the restricted attributes, the lock play styles behind thresholds, and they punish any build that steps outside the box. So instead of a diverse teams and unique strategies, you get 5 dudes running the same build, same moves, same broken dribble packages. It's like 2K turned into a uniform, not a sandbox, but just a straight up script. Now you mix that with the stale gameplay, with what we already talked about: grown men with zero basketball IQ, no passing instincts, and ego over efficiency. These dudes don't adjust, they don't adapt, they keep forcing bad shots, ignoring open teammates, and running broken plays that don't even work in game just because that's what they saw on TikTok. The tools to play smart are barely there. Even when they are, most players refuse to use them. So what are you left with? A game where the mechanics are rigged, creativity is choked out, and team basketball is rare. Yet we still out here trying to hoop right and make high IQ plays and run with a purpose while surrounded by chaos, bro. Everybody out here just going for themselves. That's why your build has to be different. It got to be able to overcome the game's randomness and the randomness of your teammates. You're not just out here fighting the other squad, you fighting 2K, and have your team too. It's always a dude on your team who just content on losing and taking bad shots and doing stuff that don't make no sense. But that goes into the point. Common sense in NBA 2K is rare, and that's the problem. Let's call it what it is. Common sense in NBA 2K25 is supposed to be the foundation of good basketball, but for some reason, a lot of these grown men can't grasp the basics. Common sense is taking an open shot, not pump faking 5 times, not dribbling into traffic, not passing up a clean look to ISO into a contested one. You're open. Shoot the ball. That's day one basketball. Common sense is guarding your man. But in 2K25, you got dudes out here wandering off ball, chasing steals, or sitting in the paint like it's too like where you, bro? Where you think you at, bro? Everybody's shooting now. Like the people who just, when they see that it's all shooters and still want to sit in the paint, or they see they man then hit two or three threes, and then they like, when you say something to them, they want to argue with you. These dudes be the problem. What you think it is? When then they surprised when they match up, drop 20 on their head at halftime. Common sense is not giving up wide open corner threes. That's the most dangerous shot in the game. But every rec pro am rec proving grounds, park, 3v3, don't matter where I'm at, 2v2, you got somebody leaving the corner to randomly double team at the rim or to roam around like they freelancing for highlights. Common sense is feeding the hot hand. If your teammate is cooking, hitting shots, playing D, dropping dimes, just just keep him in a rhythm. You don't freeze him out just because you want to be the player of the game, but that's what dudes do. Common sense is passing to the open man on the fast break, not stopping to hit a flashy dribble, not slowing down to force your own layup. You reward the man who ran the floor, especially if he been playing defense. You keep the tempo alive. These dudes don't understand basketball basics. Common sense is staying locked in into the final buzzer, not quitting in the second quarter, not throwing bad lobs just because you're down 10, not raging and fouling everybody or sabotaging when you don't get your way. You finish strong, win or lose. But these dudes is raised different, bro. They never really hoop. And so in NBA 2K25, that kind of mindset is rare. You think you playing with people who new to the game, but nah. These is full-grown adults, max badges, max builds, custom drip, but zero basketball IQ. They're too focused on their own ego to play the game the right way. And that's what separates the good from the actual, like the basic bums. For the good, the great, the competitive, it's not just about the stick skills. It's about the awareness, the decision making, the team play, the real hoopers that know common sense isn't optional. It's the difference between wins and losses. Just flat out. And that's it, MVP gang. It's your boy, PraviMVP, signing out. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.
Playmaker.